Hey everybody, so you might feel like you need to play your F chord like this. Now that's a great goal. It's something you want to work toward, right? But you don't have to do that. In fact, when you watch a lot of professional players, especially acoustic players, when they're playing an F, they're often doing this, or they're doing this, or this, or this. So what am I doing there? Well, let's actually think of this F major chord to start. This is the key to this chord. F, A, C. That is our F major triad. That in itself is an F major chord. So let's start there. Before we get into the lesson, please go ahead and click subscribe so that you get all of the latest and greatest content from Guitar Tricks. And if you want to be notified of any new lesson, be sure to also tap that bell and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see in future lessons. That's where we're always looking for ideas. All right, let's get into it. We're just playing this F on the 3rd fret of the D string, this A on the 2nd fret of the G string, and then this C on the 1st fret of the B string. Okay, so we just point our fingers straight in. That's how we're going to start. Now, from there, let's actually replace this finger, this 3rd finger, this ring finger with our pinky, and then put our 3rd finger right above it on the same fret. So now we have ring finger on 3rd fret of the A string, pinky on 3rd fret of the D string, middle finger on 2nd fret of the G, and index finger on 1st fret of the B. Now, the flesh of my index mutes out the high E, and the flesh of my ring mutes out the low E. So now I have a 4-note F major chord, right? Okay, so there's no bar, it's just a regular squeeze, right? And it works great. What we could also do is just play that same triad as we played it the first time around, and if you have the hands for it, you can just kind of squeeze this low F root note with your thumb like this. That's another way to play the chord, and the A gets muted by the ring finger, the A string, and then the E is still muted by the flesh of my index finger. Right? Now, so if your fingers are big enough, you could even just point into the first 2 strings, counting toes to nose, with the index finger either as a bar or just the tip, if your fingertip is big enough, so either bar or fingertip, and you could do the same thing like this. See that? I'm not really barring, I'm using my index finger to play 2 notes at the same time, like that. And then I've got this. Or if I go back to this grip right here without the low E string, I can, if I want, get that high E string. All right, so you've got this, you've got this, you've got this, or just the triad. And then if you want, also this. That's one way to play an F. Take that D, move it up to D sharp, E, F. So that's frets 5 and 6, like a D chord. Right? So if we just, let's say, play the chord progression C to F. 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? No bar required. I'm just keeping it right nice and calm. From there to here. From here to here. Here to here. Right? Cool. Or from here to here with my thumb. Let's see. C to F. So now I got the low root note in there. Right? So if I want to do the bar, so I just kind of got both those fingers with the tip. All right, everybody, I hope I gave you some options for your F chord. Even if you can play the F bar, sometimes you don't realize I don't have to play the full bar. I could play it a different way. depending on, you know, what chord came before and what chord came after. All right, everybody, have fun with this stuff. If you want to learn more about playing guitar, head over to guitartricks.com, where we have sequential courses on different genres like blues, country, and rock, and also a library of song lessons with multiple videos per song, backing tracks, downloadable tab. Happy playing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.